Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Prelude Part 9. Last time I don't fully remember, it was the Moody Kappa stuff. It's been a little bit since I last recorded. It's actually been, it's almost been a week, apparently. Yeah, because my last two chances to record, instead of recording this, I did the Trails discussion video. Because it took longer than I wanted it to take, because I rambled and then got interrupted and then rambled about the stuff I'd already rambled about. That, I think, should have gone up by now. The plan is to get it up Friday or Saturday, and today is Thursday. So in theory, I think that would actually go up in place of this video. And then we have a cat. Moody Kappa cub chases after the ball Aru made out of cloth and pounces on it. Plays with it for a while, then grabs the ball in its mouth and rushes to bring it back to Aru. Pets it as it mews contentedly.
もともと懐っこい性格みたいですけど、アルルを親だと思ってるみたいです。どんな時もアルルから離れたがらなくて。
Yeah, and it'll eat anyone who tries to make it.
そう言われれば、最近ずっと一緒だな。
And playing together, eating together, and even sleeping together.
そういえば、その子の名前はまだ決まらないのか?
Not Killer Death Cat. Cat that won't kill people.
それはムックル。
Alright. I guess I got no objection.
ムックル。
だからもっと違う名前にしましょうって。
Oh, is that supposed to mean something?
ね、ムックル。
It's the beast that devours the world.
ムックルもムックルがいいって。
どうやらムックルで覚えてしまったみたいだな。
I think she's been saying it 24/7.
もっと可愛い名前が良かったのに。
I mean, I think it's fine on the cuteness scale. Oh, whoa, I didn't mean to go that far. When she says it, it's way cuter than when you said it, no offense.
ムックル。
ムックル?
Oh, when he said it. Did she say it? I thought Eru said it. I guess it was just Haku. Haku doesn't quite have the cuteness factor.
しかし、これなら心配いらないかもしれないな。
でも、やっぱり不安です。みんなにあんなことを言っちゃいましたけど。
I mean, that is a real... Lady, stop talking. I'm trying to talk, alright? The classic. I feel like the line's over, but I don't know. I already forgot what I was gonna say. I mean, it's a legitimate concern to have because all potentially deadly animals are like nice when they're tiny, when they're all cute and cuddly, and then they get big and they might still be cute and cuddly, but like they only need to stop being cute and cuddly for like, you know, 0.1% of the time, and then they'll grievously injure you or kill you. Yeah, I think Aru still had you beat, but you definitely cleared Haku. Mukuru rushes over at Eru's beckoning. She picks it up and it happily licks her cheek.
心配いらない。きっと大丈夫だ。
That feel when you're never gonna have a big, giant, killer death tiger that loves you.
きっと。
ちょっと。
ん?
You ever see that Mukuru is crying inside Eru's clothing trying to snuggle?
ムックル、お腹空いたって。
I don't think that's what the cat's saying.
くすぐった。ダメ、そこは。
お腹空いた。ということは。
You know, the one thing I will say is this doesn't bother me as much as it would in a normal, let's say JRPG. Because you know what? At the end of the day, even though this version is censored, originally they fucking nutted up and they're like, we put straight up porn in this shit. you know? Like, they put their money where their mouth was, and I respect that more than your normal nowadays common gooner bait of like up shirt panty shots and shit. Like, brother, that isn't doing anything for anyone. Now, I'm not gonna say that the sex scenes were doing anything for anyone in this game originally either, but at least it was like, we've got to pander, and we're going to pander. We're gonna actually commit to our pandering, for better or worse. Like, I respect the follow-through. A little gross. Okay, before they added the sound effect, now maybe I wish I hadn't done the defense. Alright, you can stop.
なんて声を上げてるんだ?
Nah, man. Mm-mm. After letting out an anguish meow, it comes crawling out, utterly defeated. Like, they could have cut this shit. I don't remember this at all, but they could have cut it. Granted, there's a lot of stuff I don't remember, like I'd forgotten the cat was even in the game. Well, because it was like... when the Moody Kappa showed up, I was like, oh, that thing seems kind of familiar. But then I forgot about getting tiny Moody Kappa.
どうしたの？ムックル、かわいそうって。かわ？ムックル、おいで。
I mean, getting titty shamed by a cat, that's gotta be real fucking devastating. Oru extends her hand and Mukuru happily climbs into her clothing. Okay, you can, guys. The author's not even disguised fetish. Seems to have, oh. No chance anything will come out, but Mukuru keeps sucking nonetheless. Get out from her clothing once again and looks over at Eru with sadness in his eyes.
あれは悲しみというより、哀れみの目か。
Alright, they committed too hard to the bit. I lied. This was just fucking weird. An awful sound somewhere between a snap and a crack. Haru and Mukuru?
心配いらない。すでに絶対な上下関係が位置づけされてる。
They had to make the sound effect too? Oh man. Well, I'm saving 4 seconds, but actually let me get my phone real quick. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Progress the story.
さてと、今日は。
Notice that a throng of people are standing near the center of the village for some reason.
なんだ?
邪魔だ。どけ。道を開けろ。
なんであんたらいきなりやってきて。
控えろ。御前であるぞ。
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
ここの村長をすぐにここへ連れてこい。
おや、わしに何かえ？
貴様がこの村の村長か。
いかにも。で、何の用じゃな？
恐れ多くも、我らが偉大なる藩主ササンテ様が直々にお話になられる。頭を下げよ。頭を下げよ。聞こえないか？
Oh. That man's got drip. 100%. Y'all weren't fucking ready for this shit back in 2005 or whatever. Oh man, he even gets he's the feudal lord of, that's not even, it started with a K. I didn't even really catch the full thing. Like Kashi something?
あいにくじゃったね。 前にこそこそと持っていった痔の薬は
Got his ass, literally?
それでここに何の用だい？またろくでもないことじゃろ
おめえら聞くところによるとずいぶん羽振りがいいにゃも。
Well, I mean...
何が言いたいんじゃ？
なのにおめえらそれを隠し、そうごまかしていたにゃも。これは許されることではないにゃもよ。
冗談言いでないよ。この大所帯、やっとみんなが食ってゆけるようになったんじゃ。そなら毎回お前さんたちがなけなしの蓄えを持っていくじゃろ。わしのところから持っていく薬をどれだけの値をふっかけて売っ払っとるか聞かせてもらいたいもんじゃな。
この無礼者め、誰に向かっての言い草か。
よいにゃも。所詮死に損ないのざれ言にゃもよ。
結局何が言いたいんじゃ。
そうごまかしていたのは許せないにゃもんが。
I mean,
話によっては
is it a
許せやら
misrepresentation? How are we supposed to have already paid them?
まずはごまかしていた層をすべて払ってもらうにゃも。そうにゃも。かれこれ10年分は払ってもらうにゃも。
ちょっと待て。10年分だ。どういうことだ？
おめえらはわしを騙しとったにゃも。当然にゃもよ。
Was that 10 years of the previous rate or like 10 years of the current rate? Because in the past, we were only growing like a potato, and now we're growing, you know, way more than 10 times that. So maybe it's not so bad.
ふざけんな。
テオロ、黙っといで。
村尾さん。
黙っとれ。
Yeah, only Tuskar gets to speak back. She gets old lady privilege.
なんでもおめえら鉄を作ってるという噂にゃ
Well,
も。
I mean, we had the idea. Unfortunately, we're still missing the iron, the forge, chemicals, iron.
それを都に持って行ったそうにゃもう。いけないにゃも。
Apparently, we just invented the iron forge off screen.
鉄は作るにも売るにもわしの許可がいるにゃも。
That
それ
seems
を
slightly
黙ってる
harsh.
とは打ち首者にゃも。許してほしいか？許してほしいにゃもね。
まだむしり足りないのかい。
にゃぷにゃぷぷぷぷぷぷぷぷ。これ
That's a
から
noise.
は鉄も納めてもらうにゃも。もし払えないのにゃらわかってるにゃも。
Yeah, if you don't do it, then you get
にゃぷにゃぷぷぷぷぷぷぷ。
you don't want to get
にゃぷにゃぷぷぷぷぷぷぷぷ。
村尾さん。なんで奴らの言うことなんか。
あそこで首を縦に振らなんだら難癖をつけられてここを焼き払われとったよ。あの場合わしらに断ることなどできはしなかったんじゃ。
すみません。
お前さんが何を謝るかい。
鉄を作ったりするのには許可がいるなんてこと知りませんでした。知っていれば。
んな許可などありゃせんよ。
え？
でっち上げじゃ。わしらから絞り取るためにそう言ったまでさ。
ではどうしてそのことを。
あやつらがそう言えばそれがまかり通る世の中だからね。言えばかえって上げ足を取られる。
me when I'm the Wongi posting.
ガン首揃えて慌てふためいたりしてよ。
ヌワンギ。
まさかてめえの仕業か。
そんな口を聞かない方が身のためだぜ。何しろこれからここは俺様が治めることになったんだからな。まあこれが俺様の実力ってやつだ。てめえら黙って俺様のために働いてりゃいいんだよ。どうだエルル、俺様の力は。
ひどい。
Oh, you posted cringe.
え、
みんな一生懸命だったのに。
エルル、
それなのに、それなのに、ムワギの
エルル、なぜだ。俺はお前のために。
お前さん、相変わらずバカだね。そんなことして誰が喜ぶと思ってるんだい？
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense at all. Like, it makes more sense to be like, I'm gonna extort her so that she's like forced to marry me type shit. Like I could somewhat buy that. I mean, not. I could somewhat buy that as something someone might believe, which is that like if I could just get her to leave the village with me, then we'll figure it out later. Like, yeah, sure, she'll hate me in the short time, but eventually they'll get over it, right? Which, now I don't think that would happen, but I could see someone believing that, but being like, I'm gonna ruin your village once you fall in love with me, or whatever. Won't that make you happy? Doesn't make any sense at all to believe that.
何を、俺様の何が。
Like, you needed to be a little bit more evil, Nwangi, and less dumb. Because right now you're both, and you don't really want to be both. You want to be like one or the other. Like, maybe you could be like a little, because you got to be a little dumb to be evil, I feel. At least I like to think that. That's probably way too optimistic, for being completely honest. But he glares at me while saying that? What the fuck me for? Another idiot over here? What the hell?
自分が？
We're just like a guy.
何をぼーっと突っ立ってるのさ。こんな時こそ優しく包み込んであげなきゃダメでしょ。
それはしかし。
ああ、どうしてうちの男どもはこう。
There's only a few to pick from. I mean, you don't got a big sample size. You can't be making, you know, sweeping general. Well, I guess she does say just men around here. So you know what? Never mind. She's based. She understands that she doesn't have a big sample size. He's not labeling all men. Not all men. Just the men in this village. Whatever it's called. I don't think we know the name. Or it doesn't have one.
まずい。食料の残りが予想以上に少ない。くそ。奴らの徴収さえなければこんなことには。
Well, eventually Mukuru's gonna get big, and then we'll have less people to feed, because he'll eat them.
どうする？このままだと蔵が空になるのも時間の問題だ。どうすれば。
おい、あんちゃん、まだ起きてるのか？
おやっさん。
ちょいと勝手に失礼するぜ。
どうしたんです？こんな真夜中に。
いや、すまねえな。あんちゃんに知らせてってより見てほしいものがあってよ。
I mean, it's kind of weird you just barged in here. What if we were asleep? It's like middle of the night, man. You're like, you yell, are you still awake? What the fuck, man? What if we were asleep? Rude ass shit, man.
見てほしいもの。
ああ、悪いがちょっと来てくれねえか。
それは構いませんが。
どうしたんですか？こんな真夜中に。
So I mean, it is late enough that you could be asleep. So like, that's a party foul there, Teoro. You can't just be barging into people's homes, going up to the second floor as well before you even get a response. We got kids here and a cat.
いやあ、ジョーちゃんらを起こしちまったか。
Yeah, brother.
なに、ちょっとばかりあんちゃんに用事があってな。
You could have like asked quietly.
どこか行くの？
どこかってほどでもねえが、ちょいとそこまでな。
二人は戻ってお休み。あまり夜更かしすると明日が辛いぞ。
はい。アルル、戻ろう。
Or shakes her head in response.
アルル？アルルも行く。
は？
行くって。お父さんが行くなら、アルルも行く。もう、そんな眠そうな顔してわがまま言わないの。行くの。
Her sleepily staggers over to me and tightly grabs a hold of my clothes.
困ったな。
別にいいんじゃねえのかい？どうせすぐそこだしな。俺、こっちだ。
Okay, the deal is that you have to be the one to wake her up, though. All right, you gotta take some responsibility.
だよ、あれを見てくれや。
When she's like dead to the world at wake up time, it's all you're the ones gonna have to deal with that.
あれは
You're the ones gonna have to get her ready for not school, because I guess we probably don't have that shit. I think school is just Tuscar hits you with a spoon.
ああ、この間あのクソ虫どもに持ってかれた俺たちの飯さ。
戻ってきた。なぜ？
もしかしてヌワンギが。
いや、そりゃ違うだろうぜ。
The Wangi redemption arc instantly killed.
でも。
気持ちはわからんでもねえが、奴はもう昔のヌワンギじゃねえ。昔のあの頃の貧しかった生活を忘れてなかったら、これ以上俺たちから絞り取ろうなんて考えもしなかったはずだ。忘れちまったのさ。贅沢な暮らしに慣れちまってな。
So Nwangi's, because his thing was that like the other heirs died, right? I think they mentioned this already, right? So I was thinking, I was like, why would he have been poor? But yeah, I think that was it. Was that he kind of got like elevated? It has been like a week or so since that was maybe mentioned. I know it seems because it was probably only like 2 videos ago that was mentioned, but. And I have played this twice before, but you know, there's a lot of stuff in the old noggin. You know, we hit max capacity probably several years ago, and now any new information has to overwrite old information.
しかし、だとしたら誰が？
おばあちゃん。起きてきたの？
ああ、年寄りは眠りが浅くてね。
村尾さ、
Yeah, because you got this fucking dork yelling in our house. Are you awake?
あ、話は聞いたよ。きっと貧しいわしらを憐れんで、誰かが取り戻してくれたんじゃろう。誰かは知らんが、ありがたいことじゃて。
Like, won't they just come back and take it again?
誰の仕業かもわからないのに、なぜそこまで断言できる？
さ、ぼさっとしとらんで運ばんかえ。
I mean, I guess maybe if they just thought bandits did it, then they wouldn't necessarily think it was associated with the village. But I feel like they might still just come back and be like, all right, well, we lost your taxes, pay it again, because they're evil.
よーし、みんな運ぶぞ。
これで当面の心配はなくなった。だが一体誰が今の人影は。
どうかしたんですか？
いや、なんでもないんだ。
お父さん。
と、そんな眠いのに我慢して。さあ、子供はもう寝る時間だ。ほら、エルルも戻ろう。
Yeah, you hear that, Eru? You're a child now. You've been demoted.
はい。
I guess you're like always. I don't really know exactly how old Eru is supposed to be. Like she's like a teenage, like she's young. I think she's supposed to be like, you know, like a mid-teenager.
それって私も子供ってことですか？
Maybe she just looks like one. I don't know.
いや、
That's the thing with the anime
別にそういう意味では。
characters. From 13 to 30, they can be any age.
じゃあどういう意味です
They
か？
all look the same, pretty much. But then, as soon as you turn 35, then they look like they're 50. Those are the rules. I don't make them. I'm just aware of them.
どういう意味も何も特に深い意味は。ほら、自分ももう寝るから。微妙な年頃なんだな。ああ、確かあの影。確かこっちの方だと思ったんだが、見失ったか。お前は。あの男、なぜここに？
You think he ever like runs into a cliff face because he can't see shit because he only has like 1 millimeter of his eye exposed? You ever think he's like running around jumping doing ninja shit and then just fucking slams right into a wall because he can't see anything?
しかし、だとしたらあの男、奴は一体。
Come on, Haku, you're not stupid. You know how to make iron. You're Mr. Magnesium. You should be able to at least figure it out a little bit.
さて、行くとするか。
Kind of like a square sort of guy. I feel like it's actually quite hip.
いい天気だ。空が吸い込まれそうなくらい澄んでる。こんな日は何かいいことがありそうだ。
You're singing in the distance? The voice is so fluid and quiet. Feet naturally gravitate towards the voice, like I'm being drawn to it. No, Haku, you're gonna crash against the rocks! Hiro is happily hanging laundry as she sings.
随分とご機嫌みたいだ。
こっちはこれで終わりっと。
洗濯か？いつも大変だな。
そんなことないですよ。こんな日に洗濯物を干すのって好き。
Yeah, you're only saying that because they haven't invented like TV or the internet yet. Like, you ain't really got anything else to do but like look at the sky, so I guess I could understand loving hanging up clothes to dry, but because I was gonna say, like, normally if this was in a modern setting, I'd say you need to get a fucking hobby lady. If like you love hanging up clothes. But I guess you ain't really got shit else to do.
こんないいお天気は久しぶりだから嬉しくって。溜まってた洗濯物を全部洗って、ついでに寝床の干し草も取り替えて、やることがいっぱいあります。
Who is smiling delightfully? She doesn't seem to think it's hard or burdensome at all.
そうだ、自分も手伝おうか。
え？
ほら、貸してごらん。
Haku, every time you tried to help, you just like haven't really accomplished anything. At least when it comes to Aru's stuff.
そんなことまでしてもらわなくても。
いいからいいから。一人より二人の方が楽しいだろ。あ、もしかして余計なことだったか。
いえ、そんなことないです。
There's no way Haku could master the clothespin. Yeah, you guys invented clothespins yet? I guess. I feel like that's probably pretty early on the invention list.
それなら手伝わせてくれ。
I don't know. I mean, you gotta have to have like a spring or something.
はい。では。
I take the large pile of laundry and quickly spread the clothes out.
洗剤の香りかな。洗濯物からかすかにいい匂いがする。ん？何かおかしいか？
いいえ、ごめんなさい。ただ。
ただ？
Yeah, go ahead and say it, Eru. What do you got in your mind?
なんでもないです。
は？何を言いたかったんだ？
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Eru?
腰がこれ結構大変だな。
Clothes you guys got? Don't you just wear the one outfit?
それにしてもこのやたらと多い布切れというかトゥパイというか、これ包帯にしては短すぎるし布地が厚いか。はん？エルル、これは？
はい、何ですか？
ほら、この布切れというかトゥパイというか、これは何に使うんだ
My music? Whoosh.
と。
It all happened at once. I tried to unfold it for a better look. Eru snatched it quicker than the eye could see and hit it behind her. Eru plus 10 to speed.
なんでもないです。これはなんでもないです。
なんでもないって。
本当になんでもないですから。
I mean, at least this pandering's less gross than the other pandering.
あ。
And they didn't fully do the whole shtick. So, you know, you get a little points for that, I suppose. Not enough to make up for that weird fucking the cat stuff, but...
あれから何度ここに通っただろうか。最近この子の笑顔をよく見るようになった。初めの頃の痛々しいほどのか弱い微笑みが、
Really looks the same to me,
今の微
Haku.
笑みに生命の灯火を感じる。
白オロや、そろそろ帰るへ。
もう行ってしまうのですか？
またすぐに来るよ。それまで楽しみに待っててくれ。
はい。それではゆずはもお見送りします。
何を言ってる。お前はおとなしく寝ているんだ。
でも
あまり兄を困らせないでくれ。
はい。
それではトゥスクル様、ありがとうございました。
それではの。
トゥスクルさん、先に行っててください。自分はこの
話？
My bad. I'm sorry, you can't pause, alright? You can't pause or I'm gonna hit the button to make it, you know, advance. Try to keep the pace of the dialogue. You can't be pausing.
まあ先に行ってるで夜明けまでには戻るんじゃな。
なんだ、俺に話とは。
I mean, you could have kept the cloak on, brother. It ain't that important.
なぜあの子を縛り付ける？
何？
もう少しはあの子のしたいようにやらせてあげたらどうだ。
何かと思えば俺のしていることは全てユズハのためだ。赤の他人が口を挟まないでもらおうか。
I mean, I kind of agree with the Obro here a little bit. Like, I mean, he's maybe a little overbearing, but like, I think acknowledging that Yuzuha, what's your Yuzuha, that's it. Yuzuha is like the type that would definitely kind of push herself a little too much for the sake of others. So being like, hey, you know, you don't need to like get up and do anything.
ユズハのためか。自分にはあの子を檻の中に閉じ
There's
込めているように
definitely
しか見えない。
Haku's kind of right. There should be a balance there. You gotta let her do some stuff, but you do need to, you know, make sure she's not gonna hurt herself or like push herself too much.
何？
不憫な子だ。日の当たらない部屋に縛り付けられ、外の世界を知ることなく、天津さえ友達という言葉も知らなかった。
Not to be that guy, but I don't really think it matters if the room has a window or not, personally.
これが本当にあの子のためか。
I mean, I guess maybe you could like open the window and you could get some like smells in there, but
うるさい。何も知らない奴が勝手なことをほざくな。ユズハは強い日差しの下に出ることができない。ああしていることがユズハにとって一番なんだ。
あの子がそれを望んでいるか。
I mean, you could just go out at night.
たとえ命短くとも自由に精一杯生きてみたいと、そう思っていると考えたことはなかったのか。
そんなはずはない。ユズハのことは俺が一番よく知っている。
だとすればその目は飛んだ節穴だな。
何？
それともそんなに自分のしていることをあの子に知られたくないのか。あの子を自由にして自分が族と知られるのがそんなに怖いか。図星か。
Yeah, but she probably doesn't even know what stealing is. I mean, not like somewhat like not even as like a joke. I mean, she might literally not even know what the concept of stealing. I mean, she didn't know what a friend was. Doesn't like that much of a stretch.
黙れ。
だから義足などと自分をごまかし、他をごまかし、最後はユズハをごまかすつもりか。
I mean, Haku, you feel like you're kind of coming on a little strong here. Like, he's stealing from, like, basically pure evil people. I mean, maybe stealing from other people as well, but he did, I mean, he basically did you a fucking solid, brother.
黙れ。もう一度同じことを抜かしてみろ。
虫の鳴き声が消えた。このチリチリとした感覚と以前とは比べ物にならない圧迫感。なるほどな。これがこの男の本質か。何度でも言ってやろう。お前はただ自分が満足するためにあの子のためだとごまかしているだけだ。
In the next video, Haku gets fucking stabbed. I mean, you're not really. I was kind of putting up the Obro defense force here, and you're just gonna murder someone because they, you know, disagree with you. That seems a little much, my dude. In an instant, Obro blurs and vanishes like the mist. In that same instant, a shiver runs down my spine. Some personnel kit. Right when I duck, a blade slices through the air where my neck just was.
今の少しでも遅れていたら間違いなく首が飛んでいた。首をはねることに何のためらいもない立ち筋。本気というわけか。ふっ 早い。
How could you, do you keep the fucking fan on you?
二刀流。しまっ。
Searing pain shoots through my arm like being stabbed with a red-hot poker, then instantly becomes numbingly cold.
出血が激しいのか。指先の感覚がない。
やるな。今のを避けたのは貴様が初めてだ。
Well, it didn't sound like we dodged.
だがその傷では満足に動かすことはできまい。
そうでもないな。この程度のかすり傷、舐めれば治る。
Really into licking shit, aren't they?
そうか。
どうする。かろうじて動くが、これでは。
Yo, what's with the licking,
舐
Haku?
めて治れば苦労はしない。
Okay, so I was like, that does seem like a weird thing to say. But I guess it's supposed to be weird?
血を舐める。血を。
Really into sucking and licking, eh?
やってみるか。
What?
トゥスクル様に免じて一度だけ機会を与えてやる。さっきの言葉を取り消し、地にひれ伏せ。
言葉を取り消す。お前がユズハという名の愛玩動物を飼っていると言われたことがそんなに気に障ったか。来る。今だ。
I mean, that is kind of badass. It's basically like fucking pocket sand, but it's fucking the blood mist sand in your eyes. I don't know, that's pretty fucking cool. I sprayed the blood I sucked up into Oberon's, but like, wouldn't you think it was, I don't know. You tell me he's just like fucking sucking on his shoulder when the dude's running at him? That's a little weird.
貴様！
無駄だ。血というのは案外粘着力があってな。こすってもそう簡単には拭えんよ。
Without being able to see, Obero haphazardly swings his sword around?
これで終わりだ。
I don't think he'd be that blinded. That's so embarrassing for you, Obero. Okay, maybe it's a little less embarrassing.
そう。やはり無理な運動はするもんじゃないな。
その程度で俺が倒れるとでも思っているのか。
How much blood did you spit, or did you really put a fucking beat down on him?
いや、倒れるな。
なんだ体が言うことを。
面白いだろう。世界がぐるぐると回り、体は泥のように重い。
Oh, because the fan has poison on it?
いくら気力を振り絞って立とうとしても、
Yeah, because I mentioned that
体がそれを
earlier.
許さない。
Or I guess it could have poison on it, and I guess he got some.
少しばかり揺さぶっただけだ。感覚が鋭いことが災いしたな。どうもがいてもしばらくは立つことすらできん。こういう戦い方があることも覚えておくんだな。
Me when I'm paralyzed? Pretty sure he's gonna like just track you down and kill you in the middle of the night though.
さすがに。
Remember, can I say? Okay, I can save in the middle of here. Well, we'll keep going for like a minute or two more. I might get interrupted and end the video, but we'll see. I'll try and get to an actual stopping point. But if I do get interrupted, we'll probably just kind of end somewhat abruptly.
テスクルさん、先に帰ったのでは。
Oh, she was probably watching the whole time because she knows you're a dummy who was gonna say some shit that was gonna get you stabbed.
大方こんなことだろうと思っとったわい。
I mean, it was just a matter of time.
俺、さっさとそこに座らんか。別の場所を縫われたくなかったら動くでないよ。
その程度で悲鳴を上げるとはな。
俺、お前さんも消毒しとけ。
Yeah, where'd all your blood go? You were like covered in blood earlier, brother.
トゥスクル様、しみる。
男ならグダグダ言うでないよ。
悲鳴を上げるとは何だって。
なんだと。
ひどい目にあったな。
Alright, that seems like a good enough place to call it. Since we've resolved things. Damn. Not too reckless. Damn, we got terrible luck. I don't know, I feel like you got pretty normal luck. You know, you had a fight to the death and you both didn't accidentally kill each other. But yeah, we'll call it here. Next time we'll, I don't know, I guess go back to the village and see what's next. I'm Extremes87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.